Hey y'all. Hi Angie's. Hi Eve. Patty Ponytail. I gotta find my new burner number to share after we go through a few things. Hey Illy. I'm gonna be redoing mod situations sometime this week. Figure it out. What's everyone up to today? What time is it where you're at? 1:36 here. Sammy will join when she can. I might be an hour earlier, but we're also doing a live tonight about suspect number 2 in my mind, in Summer Wells' case. The Sandman, Mr. Slenderman Tim Mullen himself. Yes, we are. Hi, Mustang Mama. I'm freezing. 3:36 there in New York. Damn. Hi, Soulshine. Wish I'll do more lives. We're getting there, guys. Slowly making my comeback. Thank you, Soulshine. 2:26 where you're at? Nice. PM, of course. I would hope you'd be sleeping at that time. But I don't know. It is witching hour. You guys been watching the mess of it all with the Whittakers? There's a new girl saying she's on her way there like today or something, or there today, but someone else found out she's sharing old pictures that like you can just find on the internet or something. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Oh, I found it. Chicken wings. Mr. Cher's smoking chicken right now. Hey, Cold November. All right, I want to find something. I was super pissed to see a few things here. I gotta find my headphones. Hold up, wait a minute. I'll turn my camera back on after I enjoy some of the devil's lettuce. This is mine, yeah, okay, so history, okay. Where to start? I want first... What do I want to show first? Oh, okay, I know where... First I want to show... I kind of went back and forth with what I thought about Eric, then what I thought about Patrick. I'm down to both men are pieces of shit now. That's just where it's at. I've tried talking to Patrick. All he ended up doing was adding me into weird groups that he keeps, he keeps deleting it. I mean, I'll show you. I'll show you here. Okay. So this is the kind of shit that he's doing right here, which is very fucking weird. So, yeah, he keeps making weird groups and then deleting them, and he's now planning on deleting this one, which is the third one that I know I've moved over on. It's ridiculous. This page will be deleted tonight at midnight. Like, what the fuck are we really doing, Patrick? So I was already kind of getting irritated with that because that's I mean, that's some shady business why you got to keep making the accounts, deleting them, making them, deleting them all days apart, pretty much. Okay, so this is where I'm at now. So fuck both these guys, if I'm being quite honest. But then let's go. Okay, let's watch a little bit of Eric for a minute here, because you guys want to talk about, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Freaking grooming and all kinds of things. Here, let's just pull it up.
Create your own website by saying, this is what I want. With Wix, you can.
Are you picking at your head?
All right, so I'm curious if y'all don't see this as like grooming or trying to manipulate someone who is mentally not all there. And let's be for real, right? That's putting it nicely. A couple videos I want to show you I found on this channel here, Savvy Gutsy. Good channel. Sub up over there without my commentary. I'll drop his link shortly in the chat as well. But this here pissed me off because this reminds me of like when parents groom their children to say what they want to fit their narrative. And now after watching this video, I kind of understand, Eric, why it sounds like you have an ex that you have children with, and why even the courts kind of stepped in and kind of why your rights were somewhat pulled back and reined in a little with that. I was feeling bad, and I seen them fighting for the father's rights and shit. But after watching a video like the one I'm about to play here, it makes sense. Because if this is how you're gonna be doing shit, this is bad. Let's just watch it, because I'm curious what y'all think.
Are you picking at your head? You do that when you're nervous. But I promise you, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. You wanna go to sleep? Hey, I want you to rest. Do not pick at your head anymore. Are you being nervous about BJ? Is that what makes you pick your head? It is. Okay. I see now. I'm gonna get this taken care of. I'm gonna get this taken care of. You're gonna be here with me. If I have to go get your family and bring them with me, I will. Hey, we're gonna get them out of there. But I would rather get BJ out of there. Okay? We get BJ out of there, your family's okay. Right now, what I need Timmy.
Oh, this motherfucker. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Brooke. It made you mad too, Cold? I was wondering how you were feeling, because I know you were trying to stay somewhat neutral at the beginning of all this. Chuchi, hi, Heathen. You knew all along, Crimson. I had a thought, but I was, again, trying to talk to him and somehow got added into these weird groups instead of him just replying to me personally and trying to have a conversation. And then other creators are coming out that Patrick has them like, oh, I can give you the scoop of the Whittaker'S, but you have to give me half of your earnings off of YouTube type shit. So that's suspicious. That's weird. I'm too honest. Yeah, in my opinion, I think both Eric, because I was honestly questioning something going on with Eric. I'm questioning it with both people now, to be honest. It's just a fucking mess. This is really sad, Candace. Like, it's so fucked up what they've done to this family. And I don't know if you know, but if you know of the Whittakers, They are all, except for Betty and Larry, in an institution right now. They were all ripped apart, can't even see each other. Like, this is so fucking bad. And this motherfucker, Eric, had the nerve to come on, starting with this family, being like, oh, I don't make hardly any money. I'm paying for everything out of my own pocket. Meanwhile, it's like $100,000 he's made up off this family that we know of. That's not even including all of the private pay links and shit like that. Absolutely disgusting. And Eric knew all about Patrick. There's no way he went in business with Patrick like he did and didn't know about Patrick's record. But he waited to share Patrick's record with everybody until the fallout. So he was willing to keep all of that from everyone. How bad the living conditions really were, which it really shouldn't be a shock to any of us because we knew, right? We didn't even have to leave our own homes or computer screens or phone screens to know what was really going on in that house, right? So, like tragedy pimping, like they do in a true crime, they're doing to living family that didn't ask for any of this. They should have left them alone from the get-go. I agree. I was happy that to like see especially Timmy learn more. You could see he was doing good, but at what fucking cost, right? And now, well, all that's just like why is this even recorded right here? But for profits, right? I mean, right?
Need to do is just relax. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. It's okay. Mom. Yeah. I got everything taken care of. I got everything taken care of, bud. It's okay. Don't cry, bud. Don't cry, man. It's
This
okay.
is gross.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You trust me? Do you trust me? I got it taken care of. Okay. Lay down for
Yes.
me. Watch some TV. Okay? Hey.
100% can. Grooming. This is grooming. There's another word I'm looking for as well. Not manipulating, but that is definitely in here. There's something else. There's another word I'm thinking of, but this is fucking gross.
I gotta go in here and make some calls.
Timmy is innocent.
I gotta go make some calls to people to get this taken care of. But I don't want to leave from here and you start picking your head. And I don't want you worrying. Okay? Everything's okay, bud. You've been picking your head now. It's bleeding. I can see it. I can see it. Don't pick at your head. I know you're doing it because you're nervous. It's okay. You ain't done nothing wrong. But just give me a second, okay? I love you. I got you, bud. I love you. I'm not going to let nothing happen to you or your family.
What?
Get to. You wanted to go to jail. No. Yeah, I know you do. Right? Today? Today? Maybe. Maybe, but I got to go work on it, okay? And I want to make sure when I work on it that you're not picking at your head. And I don't want Timmy sad. Yeah.
Fuck off, dude. That is exactly didn't mean to leave you hanging off there, can. That's grooming. That's brainwashing, that's grooming. Timmy's mind is but of a child. Timmy's innocent in the situation. He's like, get BJ out of here. Like, but remember too, Eric was trying to make us believe that he had that cut on his head because of BJ. He didn't say that, but he was absolutely wanting people to believe that, right? From the hitting him with a shoe in the head type of thing. Then I thought maybe it was from when Patrick shaved him. But yeah, you're right. Looking back even years ago, he's always had that on his head. There's always been a sore on his head for whatever purpose, whatever reason. I don't know. Yeah, tonight, yeah. Timmy hardly understands what's going on, in my opinion. Now you want to see something else that some of y'all have probably seen. And, oof, it's going to piss you off. Let's see here. Yes, this channel here. Oh man, this is disgusting, you guys. Be prepared to be super annoyed.
How did I miss this?
Timmy, huh? What happened? What did I do? Timmy.
What? What? Patrick seriously peed on Timmy? That is this. How did I miss this?
Timmy, huh? What happened? What did I do? Timmy.
What? What? Patrick seriously peed on Timmy? That is disgusting. And his thing up here says paybacks?
That's abuse.
Getting paid?
Patrick,
How'd you get wet?
that's
Don't.
abuse when you're pissing on somebody. Somebody who's not even mentally all there, not that it
How did I
matters if
miss
he is or
this?
isn't. That's
Timmy,
really fucked
huh?
up.
What happened? What did I do? Timmy.
What?
So, Timmy had accidentally peed on Patrick. And so Patrick said, okay, payback, and pissed all over the front of Timmy's pants to make it look like Timmy pissed his pants. Then proceeded to upload a video thinking it's hilarious and post it about, Timmy, his bestie he grew up with that he loves so much. That's not abuse. So now we just saw Eric Carroll grooming Timmy. We have Timmy saying Patrick pissed on him. And Patrick saying he pissed on him for payback. So, I mean, he thought that was a good idea to post. Glad he did, because we can see the true colors. Disgusting. Like, what the fuck is right? Yes. Hi, Sandy, heathen. They tried to convince the public they didn't get checks. And that's another thing. But I'll pull that one up for you, because that's some bullshit, too. This is going to be on Savvy Gutsy's channel, too.
$20.
Sharing? Okay.
Karen Payne, $10. Wesley Harris, $2. What happens to all the YouTube money now?
That was something I was thinking about. I wish there was some special fund that could have been put in Timmy and Raylan Ray's name. This is something I've spoken to Betty about. I've been getting her groceries. I've been getting them all kinds of stuff.
As you should
But
with their money.
they get money every month, guys.
What?
I've been getting her groceries. I've been getting them all kinds of stuff. But they get money every month, guys. And
Why wasn't he saying that from the beginning and waiting till now to say that kind of stuff? But everyone knew they got disability or whatever. We knew that back from Mark Leota days, or whatever. This isn't news. Him bitching about buying them groceries and shit. It's their money. All of the funds were supposed to be for the Whittakers, and then we find out the last live I did, I showed you guys where they all were giving themselves paydays too out of it. They didn't say that to the public. Now they're in big shit over that, which they should have just been honest from the get-go. Guys, we're paying ourselves out of this, which would kind of make sense to a certain point. Like, of course, if you're making trips out there to help them and you're actually, getting shit done, like we saw them clear off the deck and bring some new couches up there, whatever they did, you can understand that, okay, obviously you're going to need that funded, right? Because I'm thinking it doesn't take a person with even more than half a brain to fucking figure, like, you're not doing this shit for free. You're not just leaving your family for weeks at a time and doing all of this, and you're doing it just all the kindness to your own heart, and you're not getting anything in return for it. I didn't believe that from day one. Now I know I was right to not believe that.
So it's like, where's that money going?
It's not really your business, Eric, is it?
Pay a water bill.
Is it Eric's business where their disability $900 checks go for the 2 or 3 of them or whatever? Is it honestly Eric's fucking business? Because I don't. So they get their $900. That's not a lot in a month, but I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know where it's going. You would think they would get food stamps or something like that, but even still, if they're asking Eric to buy them groceries, you buy them groceries, because we know you got 80 to 100K already off of them. So you buy them their groceries. Like, hello? The fuck?
And I paid that water bill. But I'm like, you get money, you don't go anywhere. You should have money for groceries. And I've explained from the very beginning, I wanted to start collecting this money to make sure if we build this new home, Ray and Lorraine and Timmy, because Timmy's the youngest out of all of them, he's going to be the one left there, has money
Sustainable.
to take so that they can stay in their home. And we need to start saving for it now, which was the reason for the trust.
It's not a lot.
And it would have been looked after. And if something happened to Betty, something happened to Larry, the trust would have kicked in, and they would have had the directions that Timmy stays in this house and somebody comes in and they watch over him and take care of him. The same thing with Ray and Lorraine. And that was going to take a lot of money. That was the plan. Now,
and around the clock security guard and all of this shit.
There was a red.
I low-key think Eric was working with Mark Leota behind the scenes, because Mark had them on some like weird lifetime fucking contract, right? And yeah, I don't like Mark either. So I don't know. I question everything, because now no one can get to them. And if you think, I believe that the state of West Virginia is going to release Timmy and Ray and Lorraine to anyone, they're not. They're not, because unfortunately the establishment gets money for having lords of the states. They just do. They'll get extra funding, whatever. They see that these people are money-making machines. They are cash cows, as Eric and Patrick call them. Y'all heard that too, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Could be, but still, under $1,000 a month. It's not Eric's business. This dude's still holding on to money, allegedly. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. where are the accounts set up for these funds for them and stuff then? Just like, the house was right there. The little Amish little butt buddy he's got or whatever, all ready to build their house, right? Nobody called to pull any kind of building permits or anything for the property? You don't think that's a little suspicious and weird, Eric? One of the first things you think you would do is calling them, and they don't know. Nobody fucking called them. No Eric, no Patrick, but nobody. They didn't. Not a single call to even ask about anything like that. So what were they really going to do? How were they going to... How was this all going to happen? I'm curious. Because they kept making it sound like, the house was just, Amish was going to have it up in 72 hours type of shit. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? At least. I mean, that's at least. Because we have proof now that's out there that Patrick was telling people, don't send Timmy coloring books or this and that. Really, Timmy needs cash. Bullshit. Everybody's been out for themselves by looking like they're doing good, but we see when they're setting up cameras and then grooming to pull at everybody's heartstrings. Oh, poor Timmy. Poor Timmy. Let's do what we can. That's exactly why he's setting up cameras, doing that shit. The touching on his shoulder, oh my God. It's so gross. Anyone who's a mother can see that is fucking coaching. That was the word I was looking for. Coaching, grooming, same shit, different pile. So yeah, I'm at the point now. Fuck Patrick. Fuck Eric. And I think they both should go to jail. Because now, unfortunately, because of their meddling, because the family's ripped apart. Now, I saw a video where Larry, I don't understand why these folks stick up for Larry, because Larry should be in a jail cell if you ask me. When Betty says, I don't know if Larry raped BJ or not. Excuse me? What the fuck do you mean you don't know if your brother raped his daughter or not? You should be able to know. Y'all live right fucking there together on top of each other, basically. Like, you don't know. You can't for sure be like, oh, he absolutely didn't. I don't know if he did or not. That right there, I looked at Mark and I said, we got a problem here. And he was like, yep. Disgusting. And BJ, in my opinion, is hooked on drugs because all these fucking people keep her fucking hooked on drugs. Mark Leota sending tens of thousands of dollars knowing exactly where the money was going, because then he could keep them as content too. This is what Mark Leota does. Just look at his history. How many people are hooked on drugs that he continues to record and make content out of? How many are hooked on drugs tied to Mark Leota that die from ODing? This guy knows exactly what he's doing. I don't like any of them. Shame on everybody, because now the whole family, all they've known, is now fucked. And if you think the state's going to let them go, they're not, because the little bit that they're going to get in extra funding is like jail. The establishment's all built on money, y'all. That's all I'm like. No. So, Patrick should be locked up for abusing a man. Timmy's 48 years old, and you got Patrick in his 40s pissing on a grown man that's like autistic or got mental issues. What the fuck was that? Could he not get arrested for that? That's not abuse. Gross. And Eric preaching about, oh, I knew all eyes were on me. I didn't want to fuck up like Mark Leota did. I don't know which one's worse, because they're all fucking just equally as bad, but this is pretty fucking bad, Eric. Wow. I mean, we should have known it was a problem when both men are using their middle names instead of their first names as their first names. Why are we going by aliases while we're doing this? That's fucking weird. That's suspicious. They really do. Cold November, they really do. And we know what the family history is there. That's all I'm saying. And then Betty's reaction to Eric talking about that whole situation. Wrong reaction to have if it wasn't true is all I'm saying. Disgusting. I don't know why these guys are protecting Larry at all. But there is a video that I'll play next live we do about this, because it's so far back now, where you got Larry talking to Mark Leota about Ray raping a lady up the road or something. It's bad, you guys, and it's so fucked up. And it's like, Ray, he doesn't know what he's doing, right? So, like, how does he learn this behavior? Like, it's so fucked up. So, there's a couple other things that people sent me clips of, too, so we'll get that the next round. Oh, disgusting. I mean, at least if they're in getting taken care of, hopefully, psych evals and put on proper medications they might need. They'll be properly cleaned. They'll be eating, and people can't fucking profit off of them anymore. So I don't know if I'm happy about it or not happy about it, but this is reality now. And those guys are not getting released. Mark my words. Ray, Timmy, and Lorraine stay wards of the states. They are not going back for Patrick to be any kind of caregiver. They're not going to release him to someone. And let me make sure that they get that video of him pissing on Timmy. You know I will. I'm sure it's already been sent in, but I'll make sure it's sent in. Because no. The fuck... No, absolutely not, Patrick Roark. That's a hell no. Yeah. Hi, Kim. We're talking about the Whittaker family out in West Virginia and all of the fuckery surrounding it, because that's what it is. And I think that'll be good for Timmy. I do, in a weird way. Now, I do hope that they'll be able to at least, like, see each other, because Timmy and Lorraine, I mean, that's all they know. But again, no one knows who Timmy's biological father is either, do we? That's been a little bit of a secret. Said that Lorraine's been SA'd and Timmy is a product of that. Well, but by who? I'm going to guess someone in the family. We'll leave that at that. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Oh, we've got, what do we got? 3 more days and I can gift out 10 more members because I am going to do a couple Whittaker things on members chats. Everyone will be able to watch it, but I'll have it on chat. What the heck here? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. This is what I was looking for. Whoops. Boom, and then I can go over here. There we go. That's the call-in number if anyone wants to call in. It should be pinned as well. Let me make sure. We got a live in a couple hours here that we're going to be doing again about Mr. Tim Mullen. Soulshine, Mimi, thank you for becoming a member, joining the Christ train. Choo choo. Appreciate you. Lorraine was assaulted down the road. Said Ray assaulted a lady down the road. That's That's good catch. That is a good catch. Yep. That's interesting. Let me. Well, they can't help what their product's from, but we sure are learning more and more, aren't we? But if Ray did that, I don't buy that Ray did that on his own. Does anyone? But that will be next. We'll do that tomorrow morning, okay? We'll do coffee live in the morning, and because it's not a great thing to, I guess, discuss in the morning, but Mark has a video where Larry, Betty, and BJ all tell who Lorraine was essayed. Oh! But can we believe them? No. I don't think it's... No, that's not... There's 2 different stories, Mackenzie. There's a video of Larry telling Mark Leota that Ray raped a lady up the road. Mark said, really, just something like, just like ravagely took her, something like that. And Larry goes, yep. It's fucking gross, you guys. But no, we're not talking about him doing that to Lorraine. That's not at all what I was thinking. Oh. You know what? Yeah, I think it's good that they are where they are. Wow. But where is he learning this shit from? Because you can't convince me that Ray just does that on his own. Does that make sense? I don't buy it. But it's so sad, Mackenzie. It's all fucked up. I wonder if I have that. I had that other video that I can quickly get to, not too buried in my history, because let's see here. Well, now there's a new girl there, I guess, going by the name of Amy something. Not Amy Baker, not the one in chat, but there's an Amy going there asking people to donate to her to pay a hotel and everything because she wrote up, and of course she's going to be recording with Betty and Larry and them. Like, do we need another one? Do you really think that this is fucking smart to be doing at this point? At this point, lock Betty and fucking Larry up too and just be done with this bullshit. Because I'm done. I honestly don't want to see no more about them. I just want to know that they are safe being treated well, which I'm going to assume they're being treated well. They're being fed. They're being properly cared for and cleaned. And guess what? They're not fucking being recorded and put all over the internet. Mm-hmm. Right. You think so too? I think so. Yep. You know, Betty wanted to keep covering, which I think that she's just afraid of Larry, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Larry, fuck Larry. Lock Larry up because he's a loser. He's absolutely helped his daughter rob places. If you don't think he wasn't involved in the copper theft, come on. We saw him on camera stealing gas and shit for her so that she wouldn't go tell people that he raped her. Did you send new ones? I did see earlier there was, I think, one I didn't get back to you on. Let me see. Let me just make sure I got them. Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, I got them, Sushi. I'll go over those. Yep. All right, I left the lines open for a little bit here. No one's calling in. I'm going to continue getting together what I want for tonight's show about Tim Mullen. So if you guys don't know, Summer Wells, missing from Tennessee, June 15th, 2021. Can was in here earlier, if you guys were in here. That's Summer's mom. And I learned some shit. As people know, I'm not a fan of Tim Mullen, but I've just shut up, basically. But I was told some shit that really actually pissed me off. So we're going to go over it tonight. And we're going to play some old clips that we haven't gone over. There's some new people in Summer's case, and we're going to listen to some of the, Don Wells's puppet master, Tim Mullen, why another grown-ass man is taking orders and acting like another grown-ass man is his wife instead of his own wife. I'll never fucking understand. It doesn't make sense to me. But again, Tim and Don, in my opinion, go way back. But yeah, so anyways, I'll save that for tonight's show. So I'm going to get my shit together for that show. And I think it's set for in about 4 hours. And we may get started a little bit earlier than that. So just be watching. The time won't go later than it's set for, but it may start half an hour earlier, something like that. So watch for that. I'll be watching. Yeah, I'm going to go through some more stuff, Mackenzie. And then we'll retreat back tomorrow. Maybe this is a good time for people tomorrow, or maybe a little earlier in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, we could do that. Hey, Jared. Mods, I hope you'll be back tonight. Gonna need y'all. If you guys see anything, my email is ihearvoices19@yahoo.com. Feel free to send me what you guys, want me to dig in and share. I'm hopeful that eventually we can just get these people out of the fucking feed. And if people keep going to record with Betty and Larry and BJ, the very problem of why their family is taken and gone and won't be returned, in my opinion, I don't see them being removed from the establishment that they're in. And I don't think they should be. That's where I'm at today. Ask me again tomorrow. All right. Enjoy your afternoon. I'll see you guys in, about 3.5 hours or something like that. Bye.